And finally, I wanted to remind you that we have a very powerful new moon. New moon is when the moon gets in conjunction with the sun in the sky. So you're going to see the two objects very close by. This is why we don't see the moon, because it's during the day with the sun. Why is it so powerful? Again, you'll hear a lot of videos out there, astrologers talking about it. And of course, the algorithms are always picking up the high emotion, the most spectacular predictions, that play on your emotions. And maybe it will be, I don't know, perhaps. But again, remember, everything outside is a reflection on the inside. And so will it be powerful for all of us? I don't know, but it will be powerful for me, because at the end of Taurus, it is not exactly connecting with a major aspect to my ascendant, but that's why I actually have sensitive spots, ascendant and Uranus, towards the end of the late degrees of Libra. And so Taurus and Libra are kind of in that quincunx geometrical pattern, so not really a major aspect, but nevertheless resonance is there. And once you recognize that Mercury, our perception, our antenna for the information around us, is going to be there too, together with the moon and the sun, and they will be within less than 5 degrees from Uranus on the other side in Gemini. It becomes quite of a powerful focus. Normally, new moon is about brainstorming. So if you want to pick one time of the month that is really, really good for brainstorming, that is it, the new moon. Our center, rational conscious center, represented by the sun, is in direct contact or close vicinity to our center of emotions, intuition, irrational thought, and irrational in a sense like intuitive, imaginative, spiritual, not like in a negative sense, irrational versus rational, but more about all those solutions that you can actually find not through a logical and very linear process, but immediately out of nowhere. That's what the moon represents frequently. And so when the two centers are close to each other, what happens during new moon, the picture I have in my head is that they're directly communicating potential for flow back and forth, so your subconscious can directly communicate with the conscious, and everything can be pulled out eventually into the consciousness plane, so you can see it, you can decide if you want it, and you can eventually take it and run with it and build things. It's not gonna take only 1 month, obviously, so you don't really start every month something new, but it is a great place, it is a great time to brainstorm. It is also a good time to be cautious and careful, and the new moon happens May 16th, so during the day for most of the planet. Be extra careful not to watch the news, not to ruminate about things that you don't want, because the universe, remember, does not understand grammar. The universe works through emotions, through symbols. So you can say, I don't want that, but you know what? The universe will be hearing that, and you'll be getting it. So if you had to choose one, or ideally 3 days, so start with the day before the new moon and go with the day after new moon, so from 15 to 17. Be extra careful what you watch, what you let your perception, dwell on, because you're setting up an intent, at least for the next month. And if the new moon is as powerful as all the astrologers are swearing there on the social media, maybe it will last even for long. So just for your own sake, take that opportunity and spend those 3 days thinking in positive ways what you want. The old world is being broken down. The new world hasn't emerged quite fully. This is a very unique time in the evolution of our planet, where we're presented with an opportunity to set the vision and set the direction. And so you can be a participant, or you could just miss that opportunity, and there will be others. So I guess it is always a matter of personal choice.